Hello, 92 Green Z34 here, and we got 6 Pontiac 9 on his channel. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually review that out of the way. Leinenkugels Oktoberfest. I'll let you show your guys that. Now, if the people watching on my channel are having a hard time seeing for video quality, check out 6 Pontiac 9's video. I'm having a hard time centering my camera right now. We just are using a regular digital camera for the video. So, hopefully you can pick up everything, but like I said, if you can't see anything, go check out 6 Pontiac 9's version for this. It's Leinenkugels Oktoberfest. Let's see what they say here on the bottle. Leinenkugels Oktoberfest German style Marzen. Marzen. Carefully brewed by the Leinenkugels family for 5 generations. Got your recycling info and whatnot.
Government warning.
Yeah, Jacob Leinenkugel Brewing Company. Government warning.
It says a perfect beer to celebrate the fall season, featuring
Munich.
Munich pale and caramel malts with 4 special hops.
Brewed with pride by the Leinenkugel family since 1867. Leine.com. It has your Leinenkugel Brewing High Quality Company seal on it up top. And I'll go ahead and crack mine open.
It's a badass Indian.
Not a very big hiss on it for mine. It says Oktoberfest on the lid. And Jacob Leinenkugel Brewing Company has kind of a blue and white checkered set theme on it. Now, I've had previous Leine beers, and it's along those lines for smell. Has a well, it's kind of it's a definite Leine's beer. It has a taste like all the other Leine's I have. Let me give it another try. It's a bit sweeter than the other Leine's I had, but it's actually not nearly as aggressive as I figured it would be, and it's not as sweet as I'd expect it to be. I was going to compare it to Amberbach, but it's really not too comparable to that. It's actually more comparable to Schellsbach, but it doesn't have that Schell's taste to it. It's got, it's hard to explain some of these things unless you had it, but it's a, Schellsbach is a not too refined taste. It's very raw beer taste. This here is pretty refined, but in it, I forgot to show you, and I don't know if he showed you, but there's actually some pretty good detail to this label. There's got fall and maple leaves. It looks really fall orientated. Lake. It's got a green derby hat on there and stuff. It's pretty random, but looks cool. See how it pours.
It says pride. It says the pride of the Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin.
Yeah, and it is brewed in Wisconsin, which is pretty close. Color now. It is much darker than a typical American lager, but is far lighter than like an Amberbach or a Schellsbach or even a Shinerbach. It's a lighter color, considering it's along those lines of a beer. It's not, well, I suppose it's not actually a Bach, so that's probably why it's not as dark as a Bach. But I did expect it to be more along those lines of a beer, because of it's talking about how the caramel and hops that are in it, and the malts. So I figured it'd be more deep than it is, but it's a good beer. It has it's it's kind of a pale. Considering it's a darker beer, it's still pretty pale, and it says right in there it's pale. But it pours with a decent head, and
yeah, it actually isn't too bad.
Smells somewhat fruity,
The first initial taste of it is a little bit different than your normal beers, but the aftertaste is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, you know, it says right on the label caramel. And what I can actually taste as far as caramel is concerned on this is it is a caramel, but it's not like an Amberbach, Michelob Amberbach caramel. It's more like it's kind of like a burnt caramel, kind of out the bottom of the container. It's not that sweet, but it is kind of sweet by some beer standards, but it's not that sweet. But you know, I'd say that it's decent. Um, you know, I guess there ain't a whole lot of other things I can say. It's got decent carbonation. Goes down good enough. Um, the finish is initially a little bit harsh. Like as soon as you pull it away from your mouth, take your last swallow, you got kind of a little bit of almost a little bit of a bite. But then after that drains off, it's very mellow. You feel good afterwards. You're like, I'm ready for another one. Pick it back up and
Yep, that's exactly what it is too. A little bit harsh for the first, not harsh, but like a deeper taste.
yeah, it hits you,
Yeah.
and then it lets you go.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Yep. But I guess that's about all I got for you guys on my channel.
So,
Unless you got anything else to add, as always, for everybody, have a good day. Yeah, that's a pretty decent beer. It's different.